It is my pleasure to introduce to us all Chris Bartholomew. Chris is our corporate support specifically for this event. But in addition to that, Chris, who has been with Shaklee, I think some 10 years or more, is also an ultra athlete. And when I say ultra athlete, he is primarily a runner. And for him running, it is not uncommon for a run to be 10, 12, 20 miles a day. He has done some of these ultra runs that are marathons or 100-mile runs in however many days. It baffles me to even think about it. But Chris, in this past 7 days, has just run, I believe, 105 miles. And I thought that it would be wonderful for us to hear from him, not only a bit of his Shaklee story, the things that have made a difference to him in his products, with the routine that he has used specifically for an ultra run of this type, but also how he relies on the regular products that I say are for us commoners who simply want to make sure that we have a really good breakfast or lunch or a single meal and make sure that our basic nutritional needs are covered for a basic routine. So it is my pleasure to introduce to us all Chris Bartholomew. Welcome, Chris.
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I coming across? Good. So great to be with you. And Carolyn, thank you for the invitation today. I am really excited to be here to speak with you and also to like build up the enthusiasm for Amanda, who will be speaking after me. So my name is Chris. I've been with the company about 10 years, and I am a trail runner, as Carolyn said, an ultra runner. And I live in the mountains of Northern California, just across the Golden Gate Bridge. And I run by the ocean as many times as possible. And I run in that fog, and I love life. So today I wanted to share just a few images. I have a few slides to kind of show you a bit of my training and what that looks like. A lot of people talk about or ask the question, like, how long is it going to take me to notice a difference when I take my Shaklee supplements? And so you probably have, the business leaders in the room probably have a set response, like it's 2 weeks, 30 days. Shaklee has a 30-day promise on a lot of our products. And we also have that empty bottle guarantee that Roger talked about. But what I love about pushing myself and being in the ultra endurance athlete kind of world, amateur as I am, is that I can honestly say that I notice a difference with Shaklee products in, maybe it takes a day, a couple of hours, a couple of minutes, and even seconds. I notice a difference with these products. And so I wanted to kind of walk you through a training week. So last week I ran 105 miles in preparation for this call, just to like remind myself of how transform
105 miles you ran last week. Yeah. So we're clear.
So just to kind of remind myself how I notice a difference every day because of the products I take. So here are some images of me in my 500-mile week last week. It was hot in San Francisco. It got up to 105 degrees in Mill Valley where I live. And so I knew it was going to be hot. I knew it was going to be sweating. And so I got out early for my runs. So let's see. Oh, no, I started on the end slide. So let me try again. Okay, there we go. So here is a look at my schedule, my training schedule for last week. So you can see I got out early. I tried to get going by 5 or 6 a.m. every morning. On Labor Day, I went for a big one, wanted to get 30 miles, but it got so hot that I called it quits and I broke it up into 2 runs. And then you can see the rest of the week, it was under like 18 miles to 7 miles a day. So, quite an aggressive schedule, but that's how I fit those miles in. So the foundation of what I did last week and every day for me is basically what you can find in the Ready Set Wellness kit, but my foundational nutrition, because often when you're pushing 4 miles like I did last week, I often food equates fuel. And so I think about what I input as fuel that is going to give me quality miles. And so the basis of that is the Life Shake for me. It's the 20 grams of ultra pure protein. And I don't just take that for breakfast. Like I have that for meals in between, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack time and 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, so it fills all sorts of gaps for me. It gives me really great protein. And then also our best in class multivitamins. I'm presently taking the Life Strip, which I love because it contains Vivix. But you can find that in our groundbreaking Meology and Life Shake, and then these incredible boosts as well with the collagen was one of my favorites last week. And also, so on top of that, then I do use extensively our Shaklee Pure Performance performance line, which is just an incredible, clinically proven sports line. And I want to show you where I fit that in. So just a note on that. So Shaklee has incredible standards. Roger talked about those. Like every ingredient goes through 350 tests, and then all the finished products that we go through undergo over 100,000 quality tests a year. And then on top of that, our performance line is subject to third-party testing. And Amanda can maybe give us a little insight into why this is so important for athletes. But we test for I think it's nearly almost 500 compounds now, including prescription drugs, over-the-counter drugs, banned substances, pesticides, and it's down to 5 parts per billion with a B, included in these, in these products are screened for that. And so it is just best in class, better than anything out there. And our performance line has this seal on the packaging to give that extra boost of confidence to athletes that Shaklee standards exceed everything and that we are pure and clean. Okay, so here we go. So here's Monday, for example. How do I use Shaklee products in a heavy training day? So about 3 or 4 a.m., I wake up, just because that's how I wake up, and I have Life Shake mixed with our Performance Build Plus. And I love Performance Build Plus because, well, I love both. Like Life Shake has that, incredible protein, but the Build Plus also has incredible carbohydrates that I need for a long, long run. So I will wake up and I will have that snack, and then I'll go back to bed for about an hour and then I'll be ready to go when I wake up again. And then on the run, so right before the run, I'll be taking Energy Chews. Energy Chews are an incredible source of clean energy. They've got caffeine in, and they also have some other great amino acids, and they're a big mental positive boost for me. And so I always take those, especially on this long run. I would take 2 before and then fill my pockets up, and then about every hour take some more of those. I have Performance Hydrate Plus because I knew it was going to be about 100 degrees at the hot point in my run. And so I took a bottle of that with Hydrate Plus in there. And Hydrate Plus is our incredible product. And Carolyn can tell us a little bit more about that, but it has sustained the human record in human-powered flight. We have a cycle team that clinically proved, he was using this, and that's where we get our claim that it hydrates better than water, because they were able to go at a sprint pace for 30 minutes longer than the control group, which is just out, just thinking about those miles I put in, 30 minutes of being stronger than the other group is a ton. Anyway, so I will be sipping that the whole time. And then I fill some baggies with that, put those in my in the pockets of my shorts. And, there's a drinking fountain on top of a place called Cardiac Hill. And so that's where I'll fill up again and put that Hydrate Plus in there. And then I didn't have any of our meal bars, but a meal bar or snack bar would have been great. But I just took a granola bar because I like the feeling of having something solid in my stomach. And so I took that about halfway through that 24-mile run. And then again, the Performance Hydrate Plus, I was sipping that the whole time. It ended up being a really excellent run. Went to the ocean and back and enjoyed that. Okay, so when I got back from this big run, again, I took Build Plus immediately. And then I took Build Plus again 2 hours later. And then I probably took it after that. And I am loving our Peach Energizing Tea. For some reason, it's just hits the spot of getting me to drink more, and love the caffeine boost. And then because I usually don't take my Life Strip first thing in the morning because I forget, I took that Life Strip after that. Again, so then I had a nap, did some things, and then I went for another run that night. And right before that run, I mean, I had a meal in there, but I took Life Shake and Hydrate Plus, and then I went out for an easy 4-mile run. Then when I got back, again, I took more Build Plus, and then PM Recovery Complex, which I am such a big fan of. It is a polyphenol-rich supplement that is added to our patented pain relief complex, and also Vital Mag. I don't know if any of you have taken Vital Mag. It's a patented gel release formula for magnesium. I take it every night, and it just is incredible. And then also with high mileage like this on hot days, I love the Hydrate Sticks, because I take the Hydrate Sticks right before bed because it prevents my legs from cramping at night. And I think I probably didn't mention it before, but I took those Hydrate Sticks on that long run too. And just, anyway, love all that stuff. But anyway, so that is a day in the life of, an endurance run. My good friend, Sarah Shear, who was a partner with us for many years on the Pure Performance team, said, like, you can get your nutrients from your diet. You can get your nutrients from some other supplements. But that's average. If you're looking for average outcome in your life, in your health, you're probably fine sticking to that, right? But if you're looking for the extraordinary, if you're looking for groundbreaking nutrition, if you're aiming to live a life that is in that extraordinary zone, then Shaklee is for you. Shaklee are the products that have gotten me through and have helped me extend my performance and my vision and my life and everything, my energy and endurance. And so Shaklee is really where you need to be. And anyway, that is my message today. Carolyn, any questions for me?
I've had a question which you are allowed to monitor if you choose, but someone asked, what is your age?
Oh, so
to answer.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I was just looking at this because I was signing up for a cross country team last night, and I noticed everybody on the team was at least 10 years younger than me. So no, I'm 42.
Wow.
And I've really benefited from good nutrition, and a lot of my friends yes, I don't know if I told you, I'm calling from the San Francisco Running Company running store today, which is a community I'm dialed into, and I work here on Saturday afternoons. But a lot of my friends here will ask my age, and then they will honestly say, wait, what are you doing? Like, how are you doing this? Like, how is this possible? So.
Well, Chris, you're a wonderful testimony for all of us. You get the idea of how powerful these products are. I mean, he only ran 105 miles last week,